Good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, participants, members of the World Academy of Art and Science, presidents and partners of the World Academy in this joint discussions that we started here today. And we are very pleased to be here under the hosts of Professor Rector Galin Mutanov and Dr. Kasim Tokayev, who has been cooperating with our academy for some time already. And here, accompanied by Ivo Slaus, the former president, now the honorary president of the academy, and Mr. Isimov, mayor of Atlantic City. First of all, I wish to express on behalf of the World Academy my warm congratulations and many thanks to Rector Galin Butanov and all his colleagues at the Al-Farabi Kazakh National University for their vision and excellent work organizing and hosting this very important conference here in Almaty. In many ways, this conference is focusing on the new paradigm of sustainable human development and also on the initiative of G Global that Tokayev mentioned here earlier. It's a logical continuation of the series of conferences that we have started when the International One held in Geneva office by the time that President German Tokayev was the director of the United Nations office in Geneva. This was done in cooperation with WAS in June last year. As you all have heard, it's also important to consider this initiative of the head of state, President Nursultan Nazarbayev, to promote the G Global, a new form of global dialogue, seeking responses to the world's most urgent challenges today with the aim to provide durable solutions for the future world. We also wish to thank the Eurasian Economic Club of Scientists for their sponsorship and the many other partnering and participating organizations which make this conference possible. I'm also very happy and proud to see a good number of those that will be presenting papers and acting as moderators of this conference, that they are members of the World Academy of Science. But many of you here in this audience probably do not know much about the World Academy of Arts and Science. So allow me to make a very brief, short commercial. The World Academy of Arts and Sciences, composed now of over 700 scientists and fellows, artists from different countries around the world, was established in 1960 by distinguished scientists like Robert Oppenheimer, Joseph Needham, and others that were at that time very concerned with the explosive growth of knowledge and its use for the good of mankind. So the programs of the World Academy and activities are aiming to address global issues related to the social consequences and policy implications of knowledge. The World Academy was founded on the faith and the power of original and creative ideas, real ideas with effective power to change the world. And its motto is leadership in thought that leads to action. The spirit of the Academy can be best expressed in the words of Albert Einstein, when he said, "The creations of our mind shall be a blessing and not a curse of mankind." For the past 1 year, I have had the pleasure and the honor to serve as president of the World Academy of Science, working closely in collaboration with Mr. Nagel, which is here, chairman of the board of trustees, former President Ivo Slaus, now our honorary president, and Gary Jacobs, our chief executive officer, and other members of the World Academy of Arts and Science Executive Committee, Alberto Zucconi and Borja Lesbovic, all of whom are present here today, together with 6 other members of the WAS Board of Trustees, which guides our work. Our enlarged management is striving to focus the work of the Academy in a few priority areas. Foremost among them, the search for a new paradigm in human sustainable development to address the multidimensional challenges confronting humanity today. Preventing concepts, institutions, strategies, and policies are not sufficient. We need to formulate a new human-centered paradigm, incorporating creative, out-of-the-box ideas and integrated concepts. This is the main subject of this conference that is starting today. Ideas generated here will certainly be shared with much larger number of members of the World Academy and partner with our academies, particularly we published 2 journals, Cadmus, and E. Eruditio. Some of you may know it, them. But I want to say that we publish some journals too, one in paper, another one electronically. And also we want to be pleased at this conference here to have here in Almaty, because we have been hosted by Al-Farabi National Kazakh University, an 80 years old university and leader in the field of sustainable development. This conference continues the discussions conducted in Baku last April, hosted by the Nizami Ganjavi International Center, and will be followed by other conferences in collaboration with this center next year. I'm very pleased that the Secretary General of this NIG Center in Baku is present here today among us. We are in the Academy equally convinced that this new paradigm of human development must be founded on a new paradigm in education. Education is the instrument for conscious social evolution. One of the aims of the founding fathers of the World Academy, not possible to implement in the years 60s, was to function as a world university. With the recent advances in information and science and technology, now widely available, we believe that this early initiative of the Academy can now materialize as an important force for global development of higher education. Therefore, early this year, we have founded the World University Consortium in collaboration with the International Association of University Presidents, the Library of Alexandria in Egypt, Green Cross International, and other leading organizations. We are very pleased to have KASNU as one member of our consortium. So please take a look. If you have a site, www.wunicon.org, and you'll see that we have been doing interesting things in this field, particularly here for the younger generation that I see in the hall. They should follow what's happening in our consortium. Let me share with you a dream I already have for quite some time. 2 years ago, I wrote a small article published in the Cadmus Journal under the title, Call for United Action. A dream of mine that I see partly becoming a reality 2 years later, not so far. The challenges facing humanity and the need for action transcends the capabilities of any single organization. Therefore, it is imperative that like-minded organizations dedicated to the same goals combine their complementary capabilities for greater reach and impact. In that spirit, our Academy has launched this World University Consortium as a collaborative enterprise and is endeavoring to develop a consortium of organizations dedicated to a new paradigm in human development. In addition to this center that I mentioned in Baku, I'm very pleased that other distinguished organizations such as Green Cross International, the Club of Rome, Partnership for Change, and European Movement International are working with us and are present here today. I'm quite sure that together we can achieve far greater results than working independently. I welcome all of you to this conference. Finally, I'd like to stress that it's important that many other organizations, in particular the UN system, as Dr. Tokayev has just mentioned, is actively preparing to discuss and approve an agenda for the post-2015 of great interest to all countries around the world. We can certainly contribute to this agenda with our new paradigm and the G Global Initiative. Let me conclude by stressing that the many presentations we will hear today and in the next few days will indicate the best ways for this transition to take place, attaining our expectations and those of our wonderful and visionary hosts of this excellent conference. WAS wishes to thank all of our fellows and all our international partners that came here to Almaty and warmly congratulate and thank again our distinguished host, President Gali Mutanov and his dedicated team at the KASNU, and also to Dr. Kasim Jomart Tokayev, Chairman of the Senate of the Parliament of the Republic of Kazakhstan, and express our deep appreciation for this great initiative, very warm hospitality, and great support to our Academy. Thank you all very much.
Thank you very much.